Thank you. Hello and welcome everyone. I am David from regulatory.US. Thank you for participating in this live presentation with interesting topic that I will speak to you. Understanding regulatory requirements for genetic drugs and paragraph 4 certification. Actually, a couple of people from one of the largest pharmaceutical industry encouraged me to develop this seminar program in the past, mainly because while dealing with a lot of ANDA submission and application, and they wanted to better understand the ANDA process as well as paragraph 4 certification. What does it mean to business, how we can take most advantage of, and they recommended that this presentation should be available. That's how I developed this. So now let's go to slide number 2, general disclaimer. The entire content of this presentation are not intended to be all-inclusive. In other words, even though I believe the best content that I put together, you may have wanted to hear some other content. If that's the case, during Q&A session, you may raise questions, and I'll be more than happy to address, or anytime after the presentation, you may send a question to today's forum, then I'll be more than happy to address all of your questions promptly. In slide number 3, it shows you today's objective, starting with applicable laws and regulations, some definitions, Hatch-Waxman amendments, or sometimes we call it as Hatch-Waxman Act, ONG book, some regulatory requirements for generics and certification, paragraph 4 certifications, notice requirements when you are submitting ANDA application. And there have been a major requirements that recently finalized late last year, and I will talk about a couple of things. Now let's go to slide number 4. The law that I'm referring to is Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act of 1938. We generally refer to it as FDCA or simply FDCA, old Act. For today's presentation purposes, I will refer to it as FDCA. On the FDCA, there are 10 chapters, and I am showing you chapter 4 at the top regarding food, and then chapter 5, drugs and devices. On the chapter 5, part A